And welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am back with some more Resident Evil Code Veronica Battle Mode. So sit back, relax, grab your green herbs and ink ribbons, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So yeah, some more fun battle mode or battle game, same thing really. So yeah, battle mode or battle game, whatever you want to call it. It is a really fun and fresh experience. You unlock the mode once you complete the main game, and as you may have seen in my previous live stream, it really is a fresh experience, completely different to the main game. And how do you do to my first and lovely viewer? You are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, where I am playing battle mode in Resident Evil Code Veronica. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. And it is Mr. Chaddy Middleton. Mr. Blue Sky is out, Johnny. I think I listened to it right on YouTube. If I found the right video. It's a nice little song. But it was like 7 years old or something. So I don't know if I found the correct video, Mr. Chaddy Middleton. But nonetheless, Chad, how are you today? How are you feeling? How did your... oh, it's actually morning time. I keep forgetting. So good morning to you, Chad. How was your morning going so far? Chad, as always, man, you're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. I am back with some more Resident Evil Code Veronica. Back playing some more battle mode. Do you know what, Chad? I actually just realised something. I just woke up. Well, let me entertain your morning, Chad. I just realised, you know, the way I was talking about the fact that you can actually play as Steve Burnside in battle mode, which is one of the really like fun features of battle mode, and it's what makes it such a fresh experience, is being able to actually play as Steve Burnside. Obviously, you see Steve Burnside in the game, but you actually get to play as him in battle mode. Funny thing is, I was playing in first person mode, which is again another example of how fresh and fun this mode actually is compared to the main game, because obviously the main game is third person. I was playing it in first person, so I didn't actually see Steve Burnside. So I'm going to kick off this live stream by playing as Steve Burnside in third person, so you can actually see Mr. Burnside. So, battle mode. I know where I got battle mode from, actually. I think I got battle mode from Doom Eternal. So, yeah, this is battle mode. You unlock it once you complete the main game. You have access to characters like Claire Redfield, Chris Redfield, and Steve Burnside. So I'm going to kick off the live stream of playing as Steve Burnside. They'll all have their own unique weapons. So in Steve Burnside's case, he has the gold luggers. And he has the submachine gun as well. Although I think... No, I was going to say... No, they all have their own unique weapons. Steve Burnside is only 17 years of age. Can you believe that? Dear God. So yeah, I'm actually going to play in third person this time, so you can actually see Steve Burnside. Fun fact, mentioned it in yesterday's live stream about Steve Burnside, is he actually looks like Leonardo DiCaprio in the original version, this version here on Dreamcast. But I think they made his hair longer or something. Either longer or shorter, I can't remember, in Code Veronica X, which released on PS2. So, let's have a look at Steve Burnside in all his glory. Love it. I'm actually controlling Steve Burnside, like. Kick things off with his gold luggers. Damn. This is like when he was shooting his zombie-fied father. He just kept on shooting and shooting and shooting. Couldn't believe what he was doing. Oh yeah, Chad, you know how you often ask me that I watch any new movies lately. Well, I was actually watching a movie on Netflix, The Invisible Man, my first time seeing that movie. And I actually guessed who the Invisible Man was very early on in the movie. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but it was just such an obvious movie. Have you seen that movie, Chad? The Invisible Man? Or was it invisible? So you couldn't see it. Haha, terrible joke, I know. But where would Green Hill Gaming be without terrible jokes like? Come to Papa, zombies. Come to Mr. Burnside. Come to Leonardo DiCaprio. Boom. I think go 3. Oh, well, fucking almost 3. 2.5 men. You had a 2.5 men. Now you've had a 2.5 zombies. Again, terrible jokes. But where would my channel be without terrible jokes, huh? So yeah, just take a moment, forget the time now for a sec. Just look at it. This is Steve Burnside. I am controlling Steve Burnside. In the main game, you only play as Claire Redfield and Chris Redfield. But in battle mode, you actually get to play as Steve Burnside. The tragic Steve Burnside, that is. The new one or the original black and white? Oh, the new one. On Netflix, the new one. Get your Stretch Armstrong away from my head, huh? Have you seen the new one? Look at him jumping across the wall, man. Get your hand off me. Am I on orange caution or yellow caution? It's great that you can see your condition on the visual mem. Oh no, never mind. Well, that's Steve Burnside. Hello. Say hello to Steve Burnside. I haven't seen them, but there's been a few remakes. Yeah, I mean, The Invisible Man is like a brand, isn't it? It's like it was an original movie. I would imagine it got remaked many times down through the years. I think one of them is actually called Hollow Man, if I'm not mistaken. But this one was a really like dark horror, like. So I'm on yellow. I'll go a little bit longer. Get out of my face, Stretch Armstrong wannabes. It's large. Oh, I have to go up here. Steve Burnside, I love it. Oh, and not only is battle mode a fresh and fun experience from the main game, like it really offers you something unique. You know, I can play it in third person or first person. You get to play as Steve Burnside. Not only is it fresh and fun, but it is such a rewarding experience. Once you complete the main game, this game is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, Resident Evil games in the series. Once you complete that main game, just being able to get access to unlimited weapons, ammo, and just go trigger fucking happy on the zombies and hunters and Stretch Armstrongs, that's what I call them. It's just such a very, very rewarding, hey, get the hell away from me, rewarding experience. I'm probably on orange caution now. So I was saying earlier, I can't show you now because there's a zombie coming towards me. But if you have a quick look there at the Sega Dreamcast visual memory unit, you can see them on caution. But because it's black and white, you can't actually see. You know what? If there was a Dreamcast 2, and a Dreamcast 3, and a Dreamcast 4, and if like Sega didn't lead the console market, God only knows. I mean, you could only imagine where the Dreamcast would be right now. You know, it was just so ahead of its time. Like, I mean, the visual memory unit would be like it'd be like a smartphone in today's world, made by Sega. You know, it would absolutely be mental. It's just a shame that Sega had to quit the console business. You know, it really is. I think it's one of the most tragic tales in the gaming industry. I firmly believe that, to be honest. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm on danger. That's how it's done. Mr. Burnside showing us how it's done. They quit the console and now the arcades. I know. But I suppose in general, Chad, wouldn't the arcade business be pretty much dead anyway, unfortunately? You know? Um, I reckon like pretty much most gamers now are playing on console. Um, so, but it is sad to see Sega leave the console and arcade business, though, isn't it? Um, never say never, but wouldn't it be great, like with everything going on right now in the gaming industry, with all these acquisitions and whatnot? If just I don't know, because obviously Sega must be tied down to contracts and all stuff like that. But I'd love if they actually came back into the console business and just shock up the entire gaming industry. I really, really would. Here, Chad, what did you make of Nintendo Nintendo president? I can't I can't honestly pronounce his name. All all respect to the man, but I genuinely cannot pronounce his name. But the Nintendo, president anyway. What did you think of his comments on video game acquisitions? I loved what he had to say. He basically said, right, this is my words now, but he basically said that he wasn't going to trust, like, acquiring a company that doesn't share basically the values of Nintendo and doesn't understand, how Nintendo do business. That he wasn't going to acquire those companies. But more importantly, he said that his company wants to invest money in their own studios and their own employees to make their own games, which is great. I mean, look at this year alone for Nintendo. I mean, already Pokemon Legends, but sold 6.5 million in less than a week. A brand new Kirby is coming out next month. Breath of the Wild 2 is scheduled for this year. Splatoon 3 is scheduled for this year. From the third party side of things, Bayonetta 3 is also scheduled for this year. Mario and Rabbids also scheduled for this year. Nintendo Switch, 103 million sold across the world so far, and it's only in its mid-life cycle. So the only thing Nintendo is acquiring right now is money, and they're putting that money into their own studios to make their own games, and it outsold the Wii. It did indeed, man. It did indeed. Arcades still popular in Japan, but they took a big hit with COVID. Oh, I can imagine what COVID must have done for the arcade business in Japan. Yeah, I'd say you're right there. I would love to go to Japan, but over here, definitely like Ireland anyway. Arcades is not really a big kind of thing, you know. No, I'm in the mood to go into an arcade. Steve Burnside. The mixing of the herbs. I personally don't think he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, I know everyone has said it. I don't see the resemblance, quite simply. That's just me, no. But I do not see a resemblance to Leonardo DiCaprio. But that is just me. That's just my observation. Get that fuck out of here. Oh fuck. He's already dead. First aid sprayed around the corner here, if I'm not mistaken. And also blue herb. Maybe it's up further, no? I thought there might have been a green herb around here somewhere. So yeah, it's an absolute shame and a bit of a head scratcher that these like multi-million dollar gaming companies, right? Particularly Microsoft, right? Because Microsoft is the one doing all the major acquisitions here. Microsoft is the one buying out Zanzimax and buying out Activision Blizzard, right? Like this fucking company that has millions and billions, right, of dollars. Just the fact that they can't actually put that money into their own studios, to their own employees, to make their own games, just baffles me. And it just screams of desperation. So that's why I love when I hear Nintendo come out and say that they're only interested in investing in their own company, their own studios, their own employees to make sure that that they can make the best games. And just look at the sales, man, of Switch games. It's insane. It speaks for itself, man. You know, you've got like Mario Kart like selling fucking like 40, I've lost count, man, like 45 million or whatever the hell it is. It's insane. And all, the games that I mentioned that are coming on as well this year, man. And look at what PlayStation are doing. We're getting Gran Turismo 7 next month. We're getting Horizon this month. You know, God of War is scheduled. Ragnarok, which I kind of fucking made the play schedule for this year. That's called making your own games. But not Microsoft have to go along and acquire other people's businesses and take credit for their own games. And man, the kind of people that defend it though just make me sick though. I mean, you know. So, chatty boy, how's your morning going? I know you only woke up, but nonetheless. So now this game is actually on Sega Dreamcast, and it actually has little lighting effects. I mean, like see the way that cabinet lights up from the blast of the machine gun. Again, man, Sega Dreamcast technology. This is 1999 technology. Forget when the game released. This is 1999 hardware. I love it. You know what? I was actually fully convinced that the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil Code Veronica was this like significantly inferior looking game. Like that it was going to have like PS1 type graphics or something. Man, honestly, man, this game looks just as good as the PS2 version. Obviously, the PS2 version, you know, it's like I don't know how to put it, man. It's like just shinier, so in that kind of way, like because obviously the PS2 is more powerful than the Dreamcast. But I just think, still looking back on it, man, it looks amazing. It really does. Chad, gotta look for a new Switch and Pokemon later. Make some calls to stores if they have them. What do you mean a new Switch? Like an OLED? I keep forgetting, man. Did you don't have a Switch at the moment, no? Or are you looking for a Switch OLED? I was fully convinced you had a Switch, Chad. First Aid Spray shining away there. I didn't see it. And I think there might be something else. Boom. Fire in the hole. Steve Burnside just wiping the floor of zombies right now, and I absolutely love it. No Switch at the moment. Sold my old one to pay for medicine after insurance. Ah, Christ. Christ, man. The joys of the real world, huh? Has to be done, I suppose. Has to be done. Hope you get your hands on a new Switch. Man, you're better off getting a Switch OLED now, man. Honestly. While you're looking for a new Switch, like, you know what I mean? You might as well just get the OLED. Now is a better time than any time to get your hands on an OLED. You've got the excuse now for it, like, you know. It's justified now, like, to get it, like, oh fuck. Imagine seeing a real life hunter coming towards you. Wouldn't that be just the most terrifying experience ever? Just knowing that there's a possibility that he's just gonna like jump, just decapitate you at any moment. Is that not terrifying? Dear God. Oh. I'm actually glad I'm playing in third person because the final boss for Steve Burnside is the worm. And it's very, very hard to fight in first person. There's probably some bosses that suit first person mode and some that suit third person mode. And I can tell you this boss is definitely suited for get a load of this. Remember that, Chad, in Sonic Adventure? Dr. Robotnik. Get a load of this. I don't know which way they. Oh god, he's got explosives on him. Had explosives on him. Him or her. Do you know, I just noticed something actually as I kill these zombies. You know, it's amazing how quickly the world has changed and how much the world has changed in such a short space of time. I've just noticed, to my knowledge anyway, there's no female zombies in this game. I can guarantee you, if Code Veronica released today, you would have a load of like angry extremist feminists coming out saying, why isn't there no zombie females? Zombies can be females too, you know. Rockstar Games confirmed development on the next entry of GTA today. Yeah, I've seen that. Absolutely have no interest in modern GTA, Chad. And also in this game, there is a moment where Claire Redfield turns around to Alfred Ashford, who is disguising himself as his sister Alexia, basically dressing up as her. And Claire turns around and says, you cross-dressing freak, I can guarantee you, man, the game would be cancelled 100% because of how quickly the world has just changed over the years. But yeah, it's insane. But it's just interesting there's no female zombies in the game, though. There is female zombies in Resident Evil 2, and I think even 3 as well, like the original one. So that's an interesting one. Zombie. Oh shit. Get away from me. But check my condition. Did I get all of them? Yes. God, I don't even think I actually have enough room for I think there's a herb, an herb up here, no? Oh, never mind. I better just heal myself just while I can. Excuse me. Wrong door. That was a close one. It was indeed. And I think it is boss battle time now. And I'm in a much better position because it's third person now. Okay, you fucking worm. Let's dance. Where is he? Oh fuck. Better than first person view, that's for sure. Hey, don't push me. It's unfair, isn't it? Ah. And again, you knocked me again. Come on, no, Steve. Hi. What happened to the auto aim? Fuck yeah. Oh, I ran right into him. Or her. You wouldn't know, like. Then again, I suppose the fact that the main boss in Code Veronica is actually a female. I suppose that more than makes up for the fact that there's no female zombies. Ah, stop. It's like Monster Hunter now, like. Fuck. Why are you not aiming? Fuck. Stop hitting me. Just stop hitting me. Bastard. Ah, here, I'm not going to waste my health now again. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Gotcha. Ah, look. That's actually sad, to be fair. That's Steve Burnside's family. It's his father and his mother. Ah, thank you, Chad. Thank you. It was much better in third person. First person view was really, really fucking tough. Thanks, Chad. Steve's mother was like, I farted. I wonder will they know. Ha ha ha. And then Steve's dad is like, I just stole Umbrella's research and don't even know. Ha ha. And Steve was like, Claire. That's pretty much what's going on in that photo right now. Wonder do I get any goodies? Actually, I hate being blind. I thought I said a B. I could have sworn that was a B. Fuck it, I'm taking a B anyway. Fuck off with your E. I'm taking an E. Fuck it. Okay. But I have kept the best part for last. Because it isn't just Claire, Chris, and Steve that you can play as. I think once you complete battle mode once, or at least with Chris Redfield anyway, you can play as Albert fucking Wesker without his glasses. This is the Welcome to the Raccoon shitty version of Albert Wesker. It would appear. Are you fucking shitting me? He's only got a knife. This is definitely the Welcome to the Raccoon shitty version of Albert Wesker. Honestly. Anyway, nonetheless, this is Albert Wesker. Why would he have an ID number? He's not a fucking prisoner. This is definitely 100 fucking percent Welcome to the Raccoon shitty version of Wesker. Honestly, like. ID number MSD6377. Name Albert Wesker. Not his real name, by the way. Fun fact. He's 38. He's male. His blood type is 0. He is 183 centimeters and he weighs 84.5 kg. Do you know what, man? You know you're getting old when you're actually close to the age of Wesker. I remember reading his age like years ago. And I was like, Jesus, he's ancient. Oh God, take me back. I don't know how I feel now about playing as Albert Wesker with a fucking combat knife. What the hell am I going to do with a combat knife? Anyway, it'll be good to see Albert Wesker though. just be crazy, like. There is Wesker. I love it. No, oh, this is something I want to focus on. This is, where's Supon when you need him? Where is Supon when you need him? Okay, so I want you to pay close attention to. See, the good thing about not streaming from my PlayStation is I can actually point now. So HCF. That is the militia of the organization which Wesker works for. He bought into during the end of the mansion incident. He brought the tyrant to this organization, and hence buying into the organization. So the HCF is the militia of that organization. But that is not the exciting part. The exciting part is, in Resident Evil 7, you find out that the origins of the Evelyn project, the E001 series, starts with the HCF. The HCF helped in the development of that, which to me confirms, without a shadow of a doubt, that the connections are the HCF. Because Wesker would have extensive knowledge of viruses. He was originally an Umbrella researcher. So my guess is Wesker, and the HCF developed the Evelyn project for the connections. 100%. Still waiting for Black Wesker trailer. It'd be interesting to see what it looks like, though, wasn't it? Do you know what's hilarious? I was actually talking to somebody actually about this last week. It was so funny, but also so true. It's like there are people right now in Hollywood, right? And this is not me being sarcastic or me being salty or me being a boomer. This is factual. There are people in Hollywood who literally know nothing about these massive franchises like Resident Evil, but they just know that it's popular. What's popular? What's a popular video game right now? Wesker. Oh no, video game Wesker. What's a popular video game right now? They say to themselves, "Oh, Resident Evil. That's popular." Oh, there's a very popular character called Wesker. And I shit you not, it's literally it would literally come down to this. They probably just heard that Wesker dresses in black. Yeah? From somebody who cleans the office or something. Wesker dresses in black, and I guarantee you all that guy heard was black. Oh, so Wesker's black. Okay, let's get a black Wesker. I guarantee you, man, that's how stupid these fucking situations are that leads to a black Wesker. I'm telling you. Oh god. Let's have a look at Wesker on the visual memory unit. 2 seconds, I know. This is Wesker on the Sega Dreamcast visual memory unit. He looks like scared or something. He looks anxious. He's like, I've seen the future. I've seen... No, let me do my Wesker voice. I've seen the future. No, fuck, I can't do Wesker. But he's seen the future and he knows what they're going to do to him and he's just like fucking scared. Basically. Anyway. A fucking knife, like. This game is taking the piss, like. What are you supposed to do, like? So this is by far the hardest mode. But look, it's Wesker. I bet you Alexia is the boss. when she's on fire. Ah, here. That's a bit extreme though, like, isn't it? No super punch or nothing. Just a combat knife. Can I at least fucking blow this up, like? Ah, Chad. Come on, no, like. There was no way people can do this, like. What the fuck? Fuck off. There's no way, like. Surely you can avoid killing them. What? You have to kill them all, Chad. Has anybody actually completed this mode? Honestly. Oh my god. What happened to Wesker's weapons, for God's sake? Without his glasses, he's no super soldier. Definitely not. But at least he has it in the actual, when you actually play as him. So now if I actually just make it past this area, I'm happy enough. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Look at this. It's great practice though, I think. You know, if you wanted to be like some kind of a pro fucking Resident Evil player, like, you know, it's great practice. Fuck. I actually just the spot. There's just no way that people can do this, like. Okay, well he takes a lot more damage anyway, these things. No fuck. Oh, so the drawback, well, the good thing is, I meant to say, is the fact that they take more damage with the knife. So at least they have to do something. They have to give you some kind of leeway, like. Insane otherwise, wouldn't it? Oh fuck, he's gonna blow up, isn't he? I think I'm getting the hang of the whole swiping. Why can't Supon see my skills? All he ever sees is me fucking up and says, get good. I've got you now. God. What the fuck is that? Fucking COVID. Get off me. Shit. Did you finish Pokemon? Did I finish Pokemon Legends? Man, that game. No. To answer your question. Sorry, Chad. No. Not yet. Man, it's massive. Like, it's a full-on open world game. So you've got your story progression. You've got side quests. In fact, there's two types of side quests actually. There's obviously completing the Pokedex. There's like mining. That's mining. Like, you know, collecting resources, like crafting. Just the actual catching of Pokemon. Battling Pokemon. Man, it's not your traditional Pokemon in the sense of it's going from one area to the next and catching Pokemon along the way. Man, this is a full-on open world. Like, this is like this is very like westernized, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, if you were playing an open world game, like say, take Far Cry for instance, I never thought I'd actually ever compare Pokemon to Far Cry in my life, but there you go. It's just like, in a Far Cry game, you just go out there, there's a story, there's a map, there's side quests, there's things to collect, there's things to craft, you know what I mean? It is a little bit like Far Cry in a weird kind of way, like. But man, I don't think I'm going to be completing that game for a long while, because I'm kind of balancing out the story progression with everything, like with the side quests and collecting resources, completing Pokedex, and just, oh man, all sorts, man. There's all sorts in that game. Believe me. Supon is here. Supon, my boy. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to another live stream of Resident Evil Code Veronica Battle Mode. Supon, how are you doing? Hope you're keeping well, and I hope you enjoy the live stream. When is PS5 going to be restocked on Amazon Canadian? I honestly have no idea, Supon. Just keep checking and checking and checking and checking. Far Cry 6 sucks. Far Cry 6 is good, man. It's actually a good game, man. What I like about Far Cry 6 is just going out there into the world and doing the side stuff and getting all the gear, like, that will suit certain parts of the missions, like, so you're all powered up and geared up and everything. Man, it's actually a great game. It actually really is a great game. But Supon, I've got a guy to show you. It is Mr. Albert Wesker, and I'm fighting hunters with a combat knife. Yes, you heard me correctly. A fucking combat knife. Because that's how evil Capcom are when it comes to battle mode. Oh, Supon, you're okay. I want to show you something. Apart from Wesker, it's not a good game, Johnny. Well, in my opinion, it is. The villain is only for like 20 minutes. I can understand where you're coming from, but look at this game. Albert Wesker, okay, he mightn't be the main villain in the game, fair enough. But like, you barely even see Wesker in the original Code Veronica. I know he's not the main villain. I can see your point, Supon. Anyway, forget that for a second, right? Look at this. The HCF. Albert Wesker is a member of the organization. He bought into the organization after the events of the Mansion incident, which he brought Umbrella's Tyrant project to the organization as a way of buying into them. Now, the HCF is the militia of that organization. Obviously, Wesker has extensive knowledge in bioweapons and genetic viruses because he was originally an Umbrella researcher. Now, we know that in Resident Evil Village, that the origin of the Evelyn project, the E001 project, it originated with the HCF. Evelyn was created with the help of the HCF in like the mid 2000s, before Wesker was killed, well before Wesker was killed, well before he was killed, right? So that is why I'm convinced that the connections are the organization. Because if the HCF helped with the creation of Evelyn, it makes sense because Wesker has extensive knowledge in bioweaponry because he worked for Umbrella as a researcher. So there you go. HCF are, as I pointed out, if you go back and play Resident Evil Village and stop being a speedrunner and actually look at the files, joke, instead of platinuming the game, joke. If you actually look at the documents in Village, you'll actually see that Evelyn was actually created with the help of the HCF. So I've just pointed out that, and so that's why I believe he's the connections. Wesker RE4 remake when? Be interesting to see. Actually, do you know what? Actually, that's probably true. They could really expand like the lore of characters like Wesker and why he was in the village in Resident Evil 4. So that's actually kind of something I'd actually be looking forward to in the remake of Resident Evil 4. Actually, I'm in danger, man. They give you a combat knife and say good luck. I mean, how fucking cruel is that? Look at Wesker, man. He's fucked. And all they give me is a green herb. Thanks, Capcom. Thanks for the green herb. I mean, this is literally how I feel right now. Look at Wesker's expression on the VMU. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, really? Really? You're going to give me a green herb? Do you know who I am? I am Albert Wesker. You expect me to survive with a combat knife and a green herb? Bastard. So yeah, pretty much how I feel right now, Supan. But it's something. It's easy. I'm still on caution. Yeah. I'm not going to get very fair with a combat knife, so yeah. Nonetheless, Supan, a playable Albert Wesker. You unlock battle mode once you complete the main game, by the way. There was absolutely no way I'm going to be able to do this. But I will just do the rest of the game just for fun. Why do I keep on getting lost? Why do I keep forgetting that's a door? Why do I keep forgetting that's a door? Oh, fuck. And Albert Wesker is dead. Again. And I believe that is the first time you actually hear Albert Wesker cry out. He's dead. Cry. That's just, that's pretty insane. Wesker dead. Supan, I haven't showed you Steve Burnside in third person, have I? Let's do this for Supan again. I know, Chad, you would have seen this. My other viewers would have seen this too. But seeing as I'm nice, I will show Supan third person Steve Burnside. So obviously we see Steve Burnside in the game. Oh, he's gone then. He's typical Supan. He fucks off then. Well, can you just stay 2 seconds so you can see Steve Burnside? Look, it's Steve Burnside. Ah, Supan. You are the definition of typical. If typical dictionary had images associated to it, you looked up the word typical, you would see a picture of Supan. Anyway, that is Steve Burnside in all his glory. He's gotten bitten. That's actually his father's zombie. Oh, he's like zombified father, I'm going to say. So there's no point in playing any further because Supan. Well, how the fuck do I exit this? I can't exit. You might as well just kill me because I can't exit. You can actually buy I'll just reset the thing altogether. It'd be much quicker that way. Who haven't I played as actually? It'd be interesting to see because they all have different bosses. So I actually might play as I haven't played as Claire yet. I'm going to do Claire in first person. Just to kind of round off. Actually, I won't even have time. Actually, do you know what? I might as well just. I'm going to run up the live stream. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. But I'll just show you a couple of minutes of Claire in first person view because she has different weapons or something. I didn't realize that this is actually going to be a short enough live stream compared to most of my Code Veronica live streams. That's just typical. The one time I just the RM like showing super on something like me and I pack. But you can actually get like a rumble pack, vibration pack for the Dreamcast. I actually might track that down. I am going to track that down. Alright. So Claire's only 19. Fucking hell. You think she'd be older? First person for Mrs. Redfield. So we're going to go from third person to first person. And what? Please tell me that's the bow gun with the gunpowder, because like, oh, it is. Oh, look at that, man! You literally see the bow gun in first person, man. If only you could move while you could. And fun fact, Resident Evil. Hello, Chad. Great to have you still in the live stream, Chad. It's a fun fact about Resident Evil Revelations, which originally released on the Nintendo, Supon's favorite company, 3DS. It actually introduced, for the first time in the Resident Evil series, the feature to move as you aim. Unfortunately, Code Veronica released a long time before. Boom. Before Revelations, so unfortunately you can't move. It'd be really fucking amazing if you could with the bow gun. I just think it's amazing to be able to move around with a bow gun like that. Now, speaking of Resident Evil and all that, like, I mean, wasn't it last year they were celebrating 25 years? Or was it 20 or 25 years of Resident Evil? I can't remember. But they were celebrating an anniversary in it, and all these amazing But like, what the hell is going on with the DLC for Resident Evil 8 right now? And what's going on with Resident Evil Versus or something? I forget what's actually been called now. But I'm optimistic though that they're going to make it into a really good experience, like a full-on online. You know the way that GTA Online is the online component to the GTA series. I'm kind of hoping that they'll do kind of something similar with Resident Evil. I mean it. They have all the potential. I mean, Resident Evil has a shit ton of characters and enemies and locations and story arcs and just everything, just so much. The Resident Evil franchise is massive. It's why it's had multiple movies, including CGI movies. It has comics and novels and everything. So like, yeah, I think it'd be great. If this Resident Evil Reverse, that's what it was called, Reverse, I was saying Versus, Reverse, became like just a full-on, that was being heard there for a second, a full-on online game. That's what I want to see anyway. Fucking killing it right now, I am. Absolutely fucking killing it. Boom. Pow, right in the kisser. The one word I keep using when describing battle mode is just fun, and also like rewarding, because like you just get to unload unlimited ammo at the zombies, because after completing the main game, like, you just feel like, oh, this game threw everything at me, so I'm gonna fucking throw everything at it, myself. Like, I love it. There actually is a full-on Resident Evil Survivor version of Code Veronica. Like, that was on the Dreamcast. I don't think it's... Oh my god, if it actually is on the Dreamcast, I'm going to buy it straight away. But I don't think so. I think it was kind of released after the release of Code Veronica X that released on PS2. God, still like... Yeah, it was released on the PS2. So, Yes. Might as well use that one. I will be moving on to a new game. Well, when I say new game, I don't mean new release game. But I'll be moving on to another game after this live stream. So this will be the last time you'll see Code Veronica, so take it in. I know I'm going to take it in. I mean, this is just... This type of game running on Dreamcast is just absolutely amazing. Quinn, one of the best Resident Evil games, and one of, if not the hardest Resident Evil games. Quinn, great to have you on Green Hill Gaming. Or Quim, sorry, Quim. How are you doing, Quim? If I'm pronouncing it correctly, apologies if I'm not. You are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. I hope you are keeping well. As you can see, I am playing one of the best Resident Evil games and the hardest Resident Evil game in the series. Code Veronica playing battle mode right now, first person mode with Claire Redfield and her bow gun. That should be a song. Claire Redfield and her bow gun. I'm poisoned. Oh Jesus. I need a blue herb. I think one is up here. No, that is a green herb. Claire Redfield is colorblind. Oh my god, Claire Redfield is gonna die. Don't get hold of a blue herb. But that is a green herb. I'm pretty sure there's one around the corner. Don't die on me. You can't die, Claire. Not like this. No, seriously, you can't. There we go. So I'm obviously going to have to combine that, let's say, with the green herb, because I'm probably... No, what I'll do, I'll just see. Oh my god, I'm in danger. Okay. Well, that was a good move. That was a good move. Shamoon or Skies of Arcadia? I actually don't know what Skies of Arcadia is. I'm not too familiar with Skies of Arcadia now, to be honest with you. But you know what though? I have bought a lot of retro games and systems before, during, and after Christmas. So I have got a lot to play and to stream, because thankfully I can actually stream on my phone. I love the fact they actually brought that back. At one stage you needed to have 1,000 subs to go live on your phone. Thankfully that is no longer the case, so I can go live now with every console, which is fantastic. So yeah, I've got a lot of retro games, ones I've bought years ago and ones I've bought recently. So there's a lot of basically my channel has just turned into a retro channel overnight, unintentionally. It started with me wanting to celebrate over 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it just kind of took off from there. See, once I started playing the Dreamcast again, I was just reminded by how really ahead of its time the Sega Dreamcast was, and I just kind of fell in love with that console again. And that's when I ordered a few Dreamcast games. So I got Sonic Adventure 2 because I wanted to continue playing some Sonic games, and then I got Code Veronica, and it's great to have this game because, like, oh my god, like, it really is one of the best games in the series, like, has to be said, like. But just look at these visuals. I know I have this cable that's like, it's kind of like semi. I just noticed something. If you press, you can kind of strive. If you press L2, I'll just call it L2. It's always L2 for me. It's still L2 to me, god damn it. Time enough anyway. Get the heck out of here. I wonder who the boss is going to be. Oh. I mean, I could do a speed run at some stage if I wanted to, but I don't. I think in Code Veronica X on PS2, there's actually an Easter egg, like a Wesker Easter egg, where his sunglasses are kind of on a sink or something. Did Chow Chad find God, I think he did. A lot has happened, actually. Unfortunately, I didn't live stream all of it. A lot happened. He bumped into what he thought was a ghost, but ended up being a pumpkin. He trusted him. He gave him some food, but it ended up being no, the ghost gave him a piece of pumpkin or something, but it ended up being poison pumpkin. So he poisoned him, and then he was like, "The lesson here is not to trust strangers." What else happened then? Oh, he found a camera. He took a picture of roads or something. He was stalking them roads and everything. Oh man, there's a lot of crazy that happened. I must defeat the monster. What monster? Oh fuck, that monster. Okay. Ha! Jesus. Scared the bejeebus out of me. Supon GTA 6 confirmed by Rockstar. Yeah, I've seen that today. Cool. I have no interest in modern GTA games. Hello, Hunter. Oh, get out of here, Hunter. Poison Hunter. Oh, you dodging there, you. You absolute bastard. And now I have no blue herbs. Or do I? I do. Aha. And Supon, welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. I only have like 5 minutes left until the live stream. But welcome back nonetheless. Speaking of GTA, actually, I gotta go back and finish some of those. Get out of here. Property missions. I think I have to buy super cars or super auto car or something anyway. And then it's rocking and rolling onto GTA San Andreas, boy. Classic GTA is where it's at for me. It's a shame it's a defective remaster, but it is what it is, and I will take a defective remaster of 3 of the best GTA games over GTA 6 any motherfucking day of the week. Die. Die, you bastards. You bastard. Yep, Saber is back indeed. Okay, let me just I'll be right back. I've got to pause something on TV. Ah, Supon, you actually have me hyped for San Andreas right now. I actually can't wait to get back to play San Andreas. I love that game. GTA 6 Woke Edition with a feminist lead. Probably trans as well or something. The main villain is probably Donald Trump or something. And you play as Joe Biden and you're killing 6 children and 4 women and you get praised for it. You get extra respect. Pre-order now for your rainbow flag. Get the fig out of here. Oh, Jesus. Don't push me. First person boss battle for this fucker. You gotta get close to him, otherwise he push you off. Don't. Die. I'm just finishing him off, making sure he's dead. He's already dead. Gotta be sure though. Oh, I love that. Fuck, that looks insane. Are you excited now, Supon? Looking at that. And I still get an E. Fuck off with your rankings. A nuclear costume? Oh, God, I actually feel like I'll actually show you. But then I have to end the live stream very quickly. So a nuclear costume. Do I that here? It's probably just automatically there, I would presume. Jesus Christ, Supon, calm down now, boy. And it appears I actually have more weapons as well. Better weapons. Supon, calm down now, okay? Look at this. Player is ready to do some gymnastics or something. Oh, I'd say Supon is well on with himself. Well on. So I'd say the more you complete battle mode, the more you'll actually end up unlocking, I'd say, more than likely. New costume. This is actually the most I've played in battle mode, to be honest with you. Unloading grenade rounds on those fucking zombies. I always forget him on the floor. He's dead. You can open the door now, Claire, thank you. Thank you, Chad. Get your fucking Stretch Armstrong hands off me. Okay, so that is going to be the end of the live stream. I know it's an abrupt end to the live stream, but that is the way it is. So that is the end of the live stream, and that is the end of my Resident Evil Code Veronica live streams as well. I'll be playing a different game in my next live stream. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.